Do you have $80 in your hand? You walk into the market. Can you buy food for the whole week, or will you spend it all again? My name is Valentina. Today, I need to be careful. Every price is important. One bad choice and my money is gone. Stay with me. We will walk through the market together. We will look at prices and learn how to talk about food and money in English. Let's start before my money is gone again. Last month, something bad happened. My money disappeared. I spent it on coffee, food at restaurants, and things I didn't need. I opened my bank account and saw $15. Where did my $2,000 go? I learned a hard lesson. I made new rules for my money. Rule number 1, check my money every day. Rule number 2, make coffee at home. Rule number 3, think before I buy. Today is Monday. It's time to use my new rules. I need to buy food for the whole week. I have $80. Just $80. I sit at my table, I write a list. Rice, eggs, bread, milk, coffee, vegetables, fruit. Basic food, food I really need. I put the list in my bag. I take my $80. This needs to last 7 days. 7 days of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Think about your week. How much money do you spend on food? Repeat with me. I spend dollars on food every week. For example, I spend $80 on food every week. I walk to the market. The market is 10 minutes from my house. I could take a bus, but walking is free. I remember last month I took taxis everywhere. Not today. Today, every dollar matters. I arrive at the market. The doors open. I walk inside. Immediately, I see bright colors everywhere. Red signs, yellow signs, big letters that say sale and cheap. Right at the entrance, there's a big table. Chocolate, cookies, candy. A sign says 3 for $5. My hand moves toward the chocolate. Then I remember my empty wallet last month. Small things that became big money. I take my list from my bag. Rice, eggs, bread, milk, coffee, vegetables, fruit. Chocolate is not on the list. I don't need chocolate. This is important. When you go to the market, always bring a list. A list helps you remember what you need. Repeat with me. I always bring a list to the market. I walk past the chocolate table. It's hard, but I do it. This is my first test, and I passed. The market is big. Many people are here. I see a woman with 2 children. I see an old man reading prices carefully. I look at the signs above me. Bread and breakfast is on the left. Fruit and vegetables is in the middle. Rice and pasta is at the back. I need to compare prices. I pull out my phone. I open the calculator. Today, I will write down every price. No surprises. I have $80, and I need to know exactly what I'm spending. First item, rice. Let's start there. I walk to the back of the market. This is where they keep rice, pasta, and oil, the basic food. I see many bags of rice on the shelf. Small bags, big bags. Which one should I buy? I pick up a small bag. 1 kilogram, $3. Then I see a bigger bag. 2 kilograms, $5. Let me do the math. The small bag, $3 for 1 kilogram. The big bag, $2.50 per kilogram. The big bag is cheaper. For each kilogram, I save 50 cents. This is called the price per kilogram. Always check the price per kilogram, not just the total price. Repeat. I check the price per kilogram. I choose the big bag, $5. I write it down. Rice, $5. Next, pasta. One box costs $2 for 500 grams, another box costs $3 for 1 kilogram. First box, $4 per kilogram. Second box, $3 per kilogram. The second box is better. I write it down. Pasta, $3. Total so far, $8. I need cooking oil. Small bottle, $4 for half a liter. Medium bottle, $7 for 1 liter. Large bottle, $9 for 2 liters. The large bottle is the best price, but $9 is a lot. Let me check my total. Rice, $5. Pasta, $3. Oil, $9. That's $17 already. I still need eggs, bread, milk, coffee, vegetables, and fruit. Maybe the large bottle is too much right now. I choose the medium bottle, $7. Sometimes good enough is better than perfect. Remember this, the cheapest price isn't always the best choice. You also need to think about your total budget. I write it down. Oil, $7. My total now, $15. I still have $65 left. I push my cart forward, but to get to the bread section, I have to walk through the middle of the market, and in the middle, that's where the danger is. Chips, cookies, candy, chocolate, ice cream, soda, everything looks good and everything smells good. I see a big red sign, special offer, chips, 2 bags for $4. My favorite kind, salt and vinegar. Then I remembered. Last month, I bought snacks every week. Coffee shop muffins, movie popcorn, fast food. I spent $70 just on coffee in 3 weeks. $70. The problem was buying snacks every time. Small dollars became big money. Think about yourself. What do you buy every week that you don't really need? Those small dollars add up fast. Repeat with me. Small dollars become big money. I push my cart away from the chips. My hand feels empty, but my wallet will feel full. That's a good trade. I walk past the chocolate. I walk past the soda. I walk past the cookies. Each step feels hard, but also good. I'm in control. I didn't buy anything from this section, not one thing. My money is still safe. Now it's your turn. Next time you go to the market, walk through the snack section without buying anything. Write in the comments, I will try, or I already do this. Finally, I reach the fruit and vegetable section. This is food my body needs, food that gives me energy. I see so many colors, red apples, orange carrots, yellow bananas. It's beautiful. I walk to the apple section first. Red apples, $4 per kilogram. Green apples, $3 per kilogram. The green apples are cheapest. I put 6 apples in a bag. 2 kilograms, $6 total. I write it down. Apples, $6. My total now, $21. I see bananas, $2 per kilogram. I take 1 kilogram, $2. Total now, $23. Now I need vegetables. Carrots, $2 per kilogram. Onions, $2 per kilogram. Lettuce, $3. I take carrots, onions, and lettuce, $7 total. I see frozen broccoli, $2. It fits my budget better, and it won't go bad in 3 days. I check my phone. Total so far, $32. I still need eggs, bread, milk, and coffee. I have $48 left. 4 more items and I'm finished. I walk to the bread section. Simple white bread, $2. I write it down. Total, $34. Next, milk and eggs. Big bottle of milk, $5. 12 eggs, $5. Total now, $44. Last thing, coffee. I see many brands. Some cost $12, some cost $5. I want the expensive coffee, but I need the cheap coffee. I remember last month I bought $6 coffees at coffee shops. Today, I'm making my own coffee at home. I choose the $5 coffee. Total, $49. I did it. I have food for the whole week, and I only spent $49 out of $80. That means I have $31 left over. $31 that stays in my bank account. I push my cart to the front of the market. I wait behind 2 people. What if I calculated wrong? My turn. The cashier scans each one. I watch the screen. $20, $30, $40, $45. $45.35, the cashier says. Only 35 cents more than my calculation. I pay with my card. I take my bags, 3 bags of food. I walk out of the market. I feel proud. Last month, I spent money without thinking, without planning. I bought what I wanted, not what I needed. Today was different. I had a list. I compared prices. I said no to chips and chocolate. I stayed in my budget. This is what change looks like. Just small, careful choices, one choice at a time. Money isn't about how much you make. Money is about the choices you make. Today, I made good choices. You can too. Next time you go to the market, try these 3 things. Bring a list, compare prices, and think before you buy. Just 3 simple things. Now, tell me, what's one thing you will change about your shopping? Write it in the comments. Do you remember how my story started? Do you remember my empty wallet? If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to watch my last video first. In that video, I tell you how I lost $2,000 in 3 weeks. That video shows you the problem. This video shows you the solution. The link is in the description and pinned comment.